Hi, I'm maryjo with Fourth Dimension Healing in Stillwater, Minnesota, and I'm also the director of the Center for Crystalline Healing Studies, which is my online school where I offer a variety of courses in energy healing, Reiki, and crystal healing from beginner all the way through advanced. So take a look at the links below this video to see if there perhaps might be some new learning in your future. Today I want to talk with you about a stone that I think is frequently overlooked when it has to do with how do we connect with those energies that particularly we're going to be having move through our brow and our crown chakra. Those are energies that are associated with the wind element. It is about inspiration. It is about clarity. It is about kind of an opening and receiving those higher learnings. And the stone I'm talking with you today about briefly is blue apatite. So I'm going to show you an example of a piece of blue apatite that I work with here in my healing practice. Blue apatite is a calcium phosphate. It is a stone that resonates around a 5 or so on the Mohs hardness scale. Sometimes I've seen it indicated that it is at a 6. So it's kind of mid-range when it comes to its density. It has a hexagonal formation, crystalline formation, which means that, I'll set this down, it means that as that stone is being created, as that crystal is forming, it has these 6-sided kind of hexagonal geometric patterns that take place within its crystalline structure. And so it's a very balancing type of energy. If, for example, you work with crystal grids, working with a piece of blue apatite, which has its hexagonal structure, and a grid, let's say a hexagonal grid, that also brings in that really balancing and comprehensive, overarching centeredness to a crystal grid formation, you can kind of get a both and effect and really amplify those hexagonal energies. But I might be getting a little ahead of myself. So let me show you some examples of other types of blue apatite that are fairly representative of what I carry in my online shop. Here is an example of a piece that you can see there is a fair amount of additional mineral included here with the apatite. And I like seeing white stone because it reminds me that these upper chakras, particularly the crown chakra and above, really are that drawing down of that white universal healing energy and drops it down into our energy field. Now, blue apatite, while it does tend to work up in these upper chakras, because as I mentioned, it is a wind element stone, that we can think that that's where the energy kind of stays, but actually apatite is really helpful for anchoring those energies into our physical body. It's very supportive of healing bones, and so those are really dense when you think about it that way. Not surprising, it has calcium and phosphate in it, as do our bones and our teeth, and so those hard, dense aspects of our physical body can benefit from the healing properties of blue apatite. Here is another example of a piece. Now this is a larger piece. So this perhaps would be a piece you might have in a crystal grid. It could be that you have it sitting next to you or nearby. It's not as likely that this piece is going to be one that you're going to feel real comfortable putting on your brow chakra. Whereas, for example, here is another piece, a kind of a mid-size piece that is really nice and flat and could actually rest quite comfortably on your brow chakra if you wanted to do that. When working with stones, and let's say you want to work with 2 pieces of, in this case, blue apatite, you may find it helpful to have stones that are roughly the same size, the same weight, the same mass. Think of it that way. So I'm just going to show you of the ones that I showed you, the piece that I work with in my healing practice, and this piece here, this midpoint piece that I have available as an example, would be stones that I probably would select if I wanted to work with 2 together. Blue apatite also actually can be very helpful when we are in the process of shifting and moving and getting life force energy where it needs to get. And so when we think of the flow of the life force energy as it moves through our body. Sometimes we need a little bit of a help getting it distributed appropriately, and blue apatite has that ability to help as well. So as you can see, there is a lot that blue apatite offers us, and it's often very much forgotten about. So that's why I wanted to bring it to your awareness. You can take a look at the links below this video. You can go out to my online shop, learn more about blue apatite, and let me know if you have any specific questions about the blue apatite that I carry. It could be perhaps that you already have some that you're working with and some questions are arising. You can always reach out to me through text. You can reach out to me through email. You can chat right through my website. And if I'm online, don't be surprised if I chat right back. So I look forward to hopefully being able to answer questions you may have. Take a look again at the links below this video to see if there is any kind of a course that you might be interested in, and let me know if you have questions. For now, I simply wish you many blessings. Be well.